Hi guys, it's Daisy here. If you didn't know, we enjoy memes and we enjoy dogs on this channel. So if you enjoy memes or dogs or even cats, then please click that subscribe button down below. Today, the weather is still nice, which is very rare for England. So I'm going to make the most of it and I'm going to do the equestrian tag video. And now that is where we sit down and I answer quick fire questions about quiz and myself and my riding, and I think it's a great way for people to get to know me a bit more. So ignore this spot, let's not talk about that spot, and we shall go to the yard now because I would like to do it a bit differently, so it's not just me sitting in front of the camera because distractions await. So yeah, I'm gonna groom and tack up and then I'm gonna do a voiceover later on of me answering the questions. So enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's go to the yard. I really hope this audio isn't going to be annoying because there's lots of stuff going on in the background, so I apologise in advance for anyone's ears that die. So the first question is, when did you start YouTube? Now, I can't remember when I started YouTube. I kind of did it when it was popping off back in the day, like everyone was editing, everyone was posting like dramatic videos, and I think it was probably 2013, 2014, but no one really appreciated the whole monetisation thing. Like, I didn't really understand it, everyone just posted because they loved it, so that was the good old days. So yeah, probably 2013 or 2014. And the second question is, what was your first channel name? Now, my first channel name was Madison Bay 99, and that was the first horse that I ever loaned. She was called Maddie, her show name was Madison Bay, and I was born in 1999, so that's where the name came from. And yeah, it was just a name that worked, and I still have that channel up. You can go and find it if you really want to. The videos are really embarrassing, but whatever. What was your first video? I think my first video was either me jumping Maddie or it was my friend falling off. So feel free to go and watch that. I can't insert it because my editor's like a bit crap, but yeah, I'll post the link in the description for you to go and have a look at that channel if you really want to. The next question is, who is the first equestrian YouTuber you remember watching? Probably Quizlet, or there was a YouTuber called Ellen Mario, and she had a horse called Mario who was like this big grey, and I was obsessed with it and I loved her clips and I used to love watching her edit. So what made you start your channel? Well, I purely just started my channel so that I could look back on my journey, so in a couple of years time I could look back and see all the things that I'd done, because it's really easy to forget. So that's purely why I did this channel. What is the inspiration behind your username? So I explained the old one was Madison Bay. Daisy Equine is just, obviously my name's Daisy, I am an equestrian, so that's where that name comes from. It's also a nice generic name, so that if anything happens or I get a new horse or anything like that happens, not that I'm planning to, but if it does, I haven't got to change my name. Like Daisy Equine, I can have any horse and it's all gravy. What camera do you use currently? So I use my boyfriend's Canon. I think it's a Canon MD, I'm not too sure, I will post it in the description, but yeah, it's a really good vlogging camera because it has like the screen that flips up, and he bought it for when we go on holiday and I just stole it and haven't given it back. So shout out to Cal for the camera, I couldn't do it without you, hun, thanks very much. What program do you use to edit your content? So I use a program called Filmora. It does what it needs to do, it's free, it's easy. Well, it's not free, you get a watermark, but someone gave me a code so I get to use it for free. So yeah, Filmora is really good. I also use iMovie sometimes, but that's just if I'm editing for Instagram or anything like that. When did you start riding? So I started riding when I was about 10, I think. I used to go and have lessons at a local riding school, and then I did the pony club, and eventually I got my own loan. Then I started riding for more people, I've had jobs riding, I've been affiliated, I've done loads of stuff, but I've never actually had my own horse. Like even Quiz isn't my own. So yeah, it would be really nice to have my own horse eventually, now that I'm working and I can afford it and I've got the time. But yeah, at the moment I have not owned my own horse as of yet. But then I think about all the stress and like vet's bills and stuff, and I'm like, should I? But give it a couple of months and I'll see what position I'm in, and I'll decide if I want my own horse or not. The next question is, what was your first horse you owned or leased? As I just said, I've never owned. The first horse I loaned was actually a pony called Grace. What is your horse's name? So this little cutie is Quiz. His stable name is Quiz and his official passport name is Causeways Quizmaster. When did you get your horse? So I got Quiz in April 2017, a couple of days before my birthday. So I've had him for over a year now. What discipline do you currently do with your horse? So at the minute we are show jumping. It's my fave. I prefer show jumping over anything. We did do a bit of showing. We've been to one showing show and he actually won Ridden Novice and I think he came 4th in Ridden Coloured, but I don't personally enjoy showing that much, so definitely jumping is what we're focusing on this year. What are 5 random facts about your horse? One fact is that he has really bad feet. Like if you put shoes on, he just pulls them off most of the time, and his foot condition is just not very good at all. So we always have to get his feet trimmed, and he will be having shoes on in the summer, but during the winter he just pulls them off, so I can't be bothered with them, so we take them off during the winter. Another fact is he always rubs his mane out. He's been hogged all summer, but we are growing his mane back. As you can see, there's like a little shoot sticking up and it's coming back, so I'm looking forward to having a mane. Third fact, he was raised and bred by the family that he's with now. His mum actually died when he was born, so he's been raised by humans, which makes him think he's a human, like he has no personal space, and he just doesn't understand personal space. Another fact is that he also had a brother, a foal that was born just before him. He sadly passed away, which is awful, and he would have been Quiz's brother, but we've got loads of pictures of him and I see a lot of the other horse in Quiz, so that's good. And the 5th fact would be that he is so chilled out when it comes to brushing and washing and clipping. He literally will let you clip him all day and he's like, cool, do what you want, mum. So I really appreciate that he's good, because I know if your horse is bad to clip or wash, it can be really stressful sometimes, so I'm very grateful that he lets me do that. What are 5 facts about yourself? So my name is Daisy. I am 18 years old. Oh no, I'm not. Sorry, it's my birthday 2 weeks ago. I'm 19 years old and I live in Kent, which is in England. I model for Kate Moss's mum's agency, which I know with that face, how do I get by? I don't know, but they seem to like it, so that's just a little thing that I do on the side. And I also work for the NHS doing digital marketing and advertising. What is your 2018 plans and goals with your horse? So for this year I just really want to get Quiz confident out jumping, because he can do it, he just gets better the more confident he is, so definitely do that. I would love to affiliate him BS, and I would also love to take him to a one-day event. And the last question is, do you have any shows coming up? We have a showing show on the 20th of May. That depends on what the weather's like, because it's on grass, and whether I can be bothered to do it or not. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope I didn't bore you, because my voice is stressing me out. I don't want to hear it anymore, so I'm going to stop speaking. Please like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you can see every time I post, because it's very random and I can't stick to a schedule, so you'll never know when it's coming. Thanks. Bye, guys.